So, welcome back, everyone. I am so excited about bringing on my next guest who is so nervous that she's making me nervous. We're live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We'll share the show later on today. Azure Sanders is the owner of Destiny Hands Home Care. She's here with me today. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I've been doing healthcare, home care, all of the above for over 25 years now. And I've opened up Destiny Hands Home Care, started 2018 in Maryland and brought it over to Phoenix, Arizona and the surrounding areas across the valley. I do home care, and what that is to provide care at home so that people don't have to stay in facilities to get the care that they need.
One of the big myths that you said to me, Carol, before you even came on, you said, Carol, people think that the home care is for seniors only.
Yes, that's the biggest misconstrued statement there, because we also deal with people with disabilities and people post-surgical and physical therapy and things of that sort, and those things come across at different ages, different age groups.
Right. It can happen to anybody where you need to get care in the home. And if you're not going to go to some facility, right? If you, let's say you had some surgery or something like that, you want to be able to call somebody, and you want to call. She's been doing this for 25 years. Now, their website is personalcareservicesphoenix.com, and I like that you called it personal care, because guess what? That's really what it is down to, when you get down to it, and it's not necessarily just for seniors. We want people to understand that. And put this number in your phone, because you never know when you're going to need it. And also for seniors, by the way, they wait till the last second when something's going wrong. That's, they all of a sudden they need it and you're rushing, and it's not the way you want to do things. So their phone number is 602-813-0975. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You do free consultations with everybody.
Yes,
and then, of course, they're valley-wide. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about certain things. One thing you also wanted to talk about was you want to talk about disability care, because that's different than senior care as well.
Yes, absolutely. Disability care, just because you're a senior doesn't mean that you're disabled.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're disabled doesn't mean you're a senior. So those two things kind of get mixed up. We do customized care plans to cater to your individual needs according to who you are.
Now, what makes Destiny Hands Home Care different and stand out than, for anybody else out there?
So Destiny Hands Home Care stand out because one, we don't have a minimum hour requirement as other healthcare home care agencies do, and we have a customized payment plan that helps people that's struggling to pay for services as well. And we do extensive training, personal training in person, and we also shadow our staff to make sure that everyone is serving in our purpose.
I love that. I mean, I was writing of all the different things that you do. You shadow your staff. What does that really mean?
That means that we come out to the homes. We have different staff members that will come out to the home, including myself, because I love to be hands-on. And we shadow just to watch and see how things are done in the home. And we want to make sure not just that the client is comfortable and cared for, but also the caretaker. We want to make sure that the caretaker is cared for as well.
I never even thought about that, but sometimes when you're older, you can get a little grouchy, right? And you don't want that, and you want to make sure that they're both, so you're looking out for both people out there. Now, they're rated with the Better Business Bureau. Their website is personalcareservicesphoenix.com. They do free consultations, and they're valley-wide. The phone number is 602-813-0975. And home care is not just for the seniors. Home care is for anyone that might need it at that time. And I wanted to also talk about when you brought up that you have a payment plan. Is that what you've done for people? Because you said before you came on, one of the things you said to me too was, Carol, I really wanna make sure that I can take care of the people that can't afford it as well, because a lot of people can't.
Yes, absolutely. We do everything we can. If we can find extra funding for you, we will. If we can work with the customized care plan to make sure that we can fit your budget as well.
What else is different about them is they have no minimums, and that's really nice too. Right there, that makes that helpful for everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
And is that both for people that just need someone to come in and help them if they just were in an accident, or is that for the people that you're longer?
No, that's for everybody, especially respite care. Respite care is given when there's home caretakers or other caretakers that provide the full-time care for people.
Mhm.
They need breaks at times, and we come out and give your caretaker a break, or you a break as a caretaker at home.
Some of the services that you offer are what?
Some of the services is ADLs, of course, like housekeeping, transportation. We take you to wherever you need to go, doctor's appointments and everything, exercises and errand runs, and companionship, emotional support.
Do you have 24/7 too?
We give 24-hour care, and we have our 24-hour line. You can call us at any time, day or night.
The phone number is 602-813-0975. The website is Personal Care Services with an S, Phoenix.com. And again, I would say put the number in your phone, because you never know when you're going to need something like this. Again, that's 602-813-0975. They do free consultations, and what really makes them different from all the rest of everything we've been talking about, no minimums, and they've got payment plans for people. They try and find a way for everybody to be able to afford it. Why would somebody be better to, let's say, hire Destiny Hands Home Care instead of an individual?
This is a big thing. One is you have to pay for workers' comp, insurance. You have to pay taxes for employer insurances, and people forget that because that's tax fraud pretty much. And we do extensive background checks. Things that you don't see on regular background checks is if anybody was ever even accused of abuse of a vulnerable citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And our training is extensive as well. So it's better just to have somebody else handle it in case something happened. That person may get sick, they can't come in, then you're left alone without care, and we can put somebody else in that place.
Right, and the other thing is that you're licensed, and they know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
That's the other, they're trained. You have a special training that they go through, or what? How does that work?
We do. We also have to do federally regulated training, but we also do our own Destiny Hands Home Care training, because we strive to have a certain type of services that gives a higher quality care. So we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and giving that same, not doing a bare minimum, but going above and beyond.
I like
that. So
that.
that's important to us.
That's why she's been in business for 25 years, and what makes them different is that, number one, they have no minimums. Number two, they also have a customized plan for you. They have payment plans. They go through extensive training. They shadow their staff, and they help you be able to stay in your home longer, or not longer, for as long as you want, if you want. And believe me, when you're staying in your home, there's nothing like it compared to when you have to go, and it happens too.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is that people don't realize sometimes you get better. Sometimes you have to go to a rehab or what have you, and then, maybe you get a little bit better, but now you get to come home, which is awesome, but you may not be able to take care of yourself. Real quickly, what are the costs?
The highest is $40 an hour, but that's just the highest rate. But like I said, we have customized plans that would take you well below that.
And also, you said that you have no minimums.
No minimum hour.
Right, for an
Yes.
hour, right?
Yes.
They could come
We
in for an hour
we
till.
have, we have clients that we go in for just an hour, maybe to get them up, an hour in the night to put them back sometimes.
Wow, so you see, there's no minimums, and they're here to help you, and everybody's got a different story, right? I have to
Mhm.
start off with that. They do free consultations, they're rated with the Better Business Bureau. She's been doing this for 25 years. No minimums, that's a big thing when it comes to this. Customize plans, customize payment plans as well, and that's really important as well. You want people that you can trust, and the best thing to do is to call and have that consultation. Their number is 602-813-0975. It's Personal Care Services Phoenix.com.